My name is Anna Weedle, and I'm a second-year Doctor of Physical Therapy student at Campbell University. Today, I will be instructing you on the proper technique for proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, or PNF, of the lower extremity. PNF is a therapeutic exercise based on retraining functional movements through use of proprioceptive, cutaneous, and auditory input to produce improvements in motor output. It provides a holistic integration of sensory and motor aspects of rehabilitation and can be used to strengthen or stretch muscles using gross functional movement patterns. For the purpose of this video, I will be focusing on using the contract-relax or CR stretching technique in a D1 flexion pattern for the lower extremity. I will now demonstrate on a live patient the starting and ending position for D1 flexion pattern of the lower extremity. The starting position involves having the knee extended, the hip abducted, the hip internally rotated, and the ankle plantar flexed with the toes flexed. To bring them to the ending position, you then shift to knee flexion, hip external rotation, ankle dorsiflexion, and toe extension. How a contract-relax stretching technique works in a D1 flexion pattern, I will define the antagonist and agonist muscle groups. Whenever I'm referring to the antagonist muscle group, I'm referring to the muscles that need to be stretched. In this case, it's the knee extensors, hip abductors, hip internal rotators, ankle plantarflexors, and toe extensors. The agonist muscle group is simply the opposite muscle group, which is found here on the board. Throughout this video, I will keep the board here, just as a reminder of which muscles are in the antagonist group and which are in the agonist group. This type of stretching is called autogenic inhibition. The Golgi tendon organ is the key player throughout this process, as the tension in the agonist muscle groups build through contraction. The GTO sends signal to relax the antagonist muscles on the other side to prevent stretching or tearing. Therefore, when the patient completely relaxes, they are able to go further into the antagonist pattern, as these muscles have been inhibited from contracting, often giving immediate results with an increased range of motion. I will use proper body mechanics, making sure that my pelvis is in the path of the pattern that I'm going to be working in. Then, I will teach the patient the pattern, emphasizing the triplanar rotational movement needed by the involved body part using auditory cues that are firm yet simple. My hands will be carefully placed in contact only with the muscles I want to contract during the motion, so that other muscles aren't activated inadvertently by the pressure of my fingertips. To begin, you'll have the patient laying on their back with their legs extended. You will start them in the previously explained starting position for the D1 flexion pattern. Once you have the patient in the starting position, then you will passively stretch them into the antagonist pattern, or the pattern that you're trying to stretch. So, the patient is restricted here. What you'll have them to do is switch your hands and instruct them to, at a 70% effort, to kick down and out, push out, for 6 seconds. Then you'll tell them to completely relax. And as patient and practitioner completely relax, you then take the patient passively further into the antagonist pattern. Then you will repeat the process of having the patient go into the other opposing muscle group pattern, relax, and then passively take them further into the antagonist pattern. You will repeat this process until you feel that no further range of motion can be gained from the contract-relax stretch technique. Okay, Catherine, so during your evaluation, you expressed to me that you're having some difficulty kicking a soccer ball. And I think one of the reasons that may be happening is because you have some tight muscles around your hip region. So I want to do a stretching technique called PNF, and I think that it'll really help loosen up those muscles and increase your range of motion there so you can get back to kicking soccer balls pain-free. So I want you to completely relax this leg while I'm taking it up, okay? While I'm stretching it. And I'll let you know when you need to do the work. kick down and out, push out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Kick down and out. 1, 2, 3, out, out, 4, 5, 6. Good. Good. And her range of motion improved.